What's up, YouTube and Instagram family? I'm gonna proceed. This is your boy AP. If this is your first time tuning in, but I'm gonna give y'all my player props and the same game parlay for the Pistons versus the Brooklyn Nets. This game will be in Brooklyn for Saturday, April 6, 2024. Excuse me while I take a sip of my coffee. Yeah. Also, holla at me, man. I got my own line of sea moss gel. I can ship it out to you anywhere in the world. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up if y'all want to get that and get healthy. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother vibe. You know what I'm saying? But let's dissect this Detroit Pistons versus the Brooklyn Nets game. So we got the Pistons. They're on a back-to-back. The Nets have a back-to-back tomorrow. I'm seeing that the Pistons played Memphis, Atlanta, and Memphis their last 3 games. Excuse me. So their schedule wasn't too tough. On the other hand, the Nets played the Lakers, the Kings, and the Pacers. They had a more of a tougher schedule the last 3 games. So these two teams' points per game. In the last 3 games, the Nets have been averaging 110 points, and the Pistons are second to last in the NBA, averaging 103.7 points in the last 3 games. In the offensive rebounds the last 3 games, the Nets getting 12. The Pistons averaging 9. For the defensive rebounds the last 3 games, the Pistons been averaging 29.7, and the Nets been averaging 31.7. So not that much of a big discrepancy in rebounds. And shooting percentage, both teams about the same. They're shooting about 45% from the field goal percentage. Turnovers per offensive play in the last 3 games. You got the Pistons at 12.7% and the Nets at 12%. So they're about even on the turnover ratio the last 3 games. But like I said, the Nets have played a tougher schedule than the Pistons have. So you got to put that into the equation as well. So opponents' points per game, got the Pistons 113. Their opponents been averaging 113 points the last 3 games, and the Nets' opponents been averaging 120 points the last 3 games. But then again, like I said, the Nets been having a tougher schedule. And the Nets' opponents have been shooting 49.8% per game, and the Pistons 48.3%. So teams are shooting high field goal percentages against these teams. And opponents' offensive rebounds, the Pistons' opponents been getting 12 offensive rebounds, and the Nets' opponents been getting 13. And defensive rebounds, the Pistons' opponents been getting 35, and the Nets' opponents been getting 34.3. So they're pretty close in that area. But like I said, the teams that these two teams been playing against, like the Pistons, like I said, they played against Memphis, Atlanta, and Memphis. The last 3 games, and the Nets played against Sacramento, Lakers, and Indiana the last 3 games. And so the Pistons' points plus rebounds have been 146.7 in the last 3 games. That's last in the NBA. And for the Nets, their points plus rebounds the last 3 games are 162.3. And opponents' points plus rebounds, Pistons opponents been getting 171, and the Nets opponents have been getting 173.7 points plus rebounds. So just putting all that together and seeing how these two teams match up. So next, I'm gonna go to FanDuel and show y'all the same game parlay I'm gonna put together in this game. So for the Detroit Pistons versus the Brooklyn Nets in Brooklyn, the same game parlay I like for this game is I'll take the Brooklyn Nets on the money line. See, I want to make sure you can see the odds. So you can see the odds very well. awesome. Like I said, Brooklyn Nets on the money line. Let's go into more ways. And then again, this is on FanDuel. I have time to go through each sports book. You can probably get better odds on different sports books, but I'm using FanDuel right now. Look at these crazy parlays they try to put together. That's crazy. Okay. Let's go to player points. So for player points, I like Dennis Schroeder to get 10 points. I like Mikal Bridges to get 15. I like Cam Thomas to get 20. I know one thing, Cam Thomas is going to put up some points. I don't think anybody's going to be able to stay in front of Dennis Schroeder. Looks like he's quicker than all those Detroit Pistons players. And Mikal Bridges, I think he just outskills a lot of those players. And it's not that much of a value, but it can increase the odds a bit. I'll take Cade Cunningham for 15 points as well. It's not going to do too much, but hey, any little bit helps, you know? So for player rebounds, the only one I really like in this game is Nick Claxton to get over 9.5 rebounds. But I'll tell you what, to be on the even safer side, we'll take Nick Claxton to get 8 rebounds. I don't think he can get those 9.5, but we'll take it down to 8. And let's see what else I have. And for player assists, it's not that much of a value. I'll take Dennis Schroeder to get 4 assists. So it's plus 200. You can double your money. So if you're putting in a $10 bet for that one, you can win $20 back. If you put the $100 in, you know, you can win $200 back. So I think that's a pretty safe parlay. That's what I would go with. But just say, for instance, if you're feeling real lucky, and this is probably what I'll do to put a half a unit on it. I would say let's just say a half a unit for me, $50. I'll go ahead and just go with the books, man. Oh, another one. I'm sorry I missed out for that one too. For player threes, I like to take Mikal Bridges to get 2 threes. So that bumps it up a little bit more right there for the odds. But I'm saying for a half a unit, I would go with Mikal Bridges. I would add that in also, him going over the 18.5 points. And rebounds, I'll just bump Nick Claxton's up to the 10. And that's giving you 4 times your money. So for half of the unit, if you're doing $50 half a unit, you're doing $5. You basically 4 times your money right there in this parlay. So that's the same game parlay that I'm liking in this game right here. You can look at it over it again here. Got the Nets money line, Dennis Schroeder 10 points, Mikal Bridges 15. That's like a ladder challenge. We got Cam Thomas 20, Cade Cunningham to get 15, Nick Claxton to get 8 boards, Dennis Schroeder 4 assists. You can see Mikal Bridges 2 threes, Mikal Bridges over 18.5 points, and Nick Claxton over 9.5 rebounds. It's 10 bets right there. Feel free to take some off that you don't like, or, you know, I put some other player props in that you do like, but that's my same game parlay right there for the Detroit Pistons versus the Brooklyn Nets.